Well, a recent survey reveals some of our financial behaviors and trends right here in Tucson. USAA financial expert Russell Macaron is here with some really good news. Russell, can you tell us a little bit more about the survey first?
Yeah, so we actually sent a survey out to Tucson and 5 other markets so that we could really better understand, what are people's payment preferences for everyday spend. So are they using credit cards? Are they using debit? And what we found in Tucson, like the other markets, is the majority of people are using their credit cards for daily purchases. So they're pulling out those cards at retailers, and they're not only using those cards, but they're using them well in that they're not carrying, much of a balance, on average less than $5,000, and they're paying off that balance in full more often than not. So that's really great. There is still some opportunity. We did see that about a third of the people who responded from Tucson don't actually know what their annual interest charge is. So that is something that I would recommend that read that fine print, know the details. But more or less, there's really great opportunity and great card usage in Tucson.
Well, we will definitely look into that interest rate. And I know you mentioned about 90% using rewards cards, but maybe don't know their benefits. So what are some of those benefits of using those rewards?
Well, if you're someone who pays off that balance every month, more than likely you can get the maximum value for you depending on your personal financial situation using a credit card, right? Because you will get those rewards, whether it's cash, points, or travel. And we saw that, across all of these markets, rewards was a big preference, and not only cash, but specific to Tucson, a lot of people are using those rewards to travel, which is great.
Now, when you sign up for a card, do you have to pick which rewards you want in advance? And if so, what advice would you give people?
Yeah, so before even getting into choosing a credit card, I would advise that people really make sure that's the right choice for them. So be honest with yourself about, can you make that payment in full every month? If not, credit may not be the best option. Maybe you look to use a debit card. And we know that about 80% of the people we talk to in Tucson do have a debit card. But the reason most people is attracted to debit is that they don't have rewards programs historically. So that is changing. And so what I would recommend is, if you're a debit user, look for a program that does have rewards.
That makes sense. Now, you were talking about interest rates earlier. Why is it so important to know your APR?
Sure. So APR, or annual percentage rate, simply put, is your annual interest rate. And what this really is it's a percentage that you will pay in addition to paying off your monthly credit card if you carry a balance from month to month. So what it's really doing is it's increasing the cost of all those purchases that you've made on your card. So it's really important to know that rate. Again, about a third of the people in Tucson weren't aware of that rate. So read the fine print, and then make sure that you know of any other fees and hidden costs.
Good to know. Tell us about the new program that you're piloting right here in Tucson.
Yes, so we're very excited to pilot 2 products in the Tucson market where we have over 70,000 members. So the first is a 2.5% cashback rewards credit card. We're really excited about this because we think that this will be the best product in the market for your everyday cash spend. The second is a debit card that actually does have cash rewards as well. So like I mentioned earlier, this is an upcoming trend, and USA is really kind of trying to lead the charge with testing this with our members. And the reason that we're testing this is we want to really be able to give that max amount of value back to our members, whether they're a credit or a debit user. So I'm really excited to be testing both of these. We started piloting them February 7th. And as we get that feedback, we'll look to roll these products out in full launch later in the year.
Where can we go to get more information?
If you have any questions or you want to look at what is the right card for you, visit us at usaa.com/yourmoney.
Thank you, Russell.
Thank you very much.
Now don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend will be right back.